Hello. I've done this before. If you follow me on TikTok, then you know that I've already drawn myself in the style of many shows, many times, even included some OCs in there too. And I had so much fun doing that, so I want to do more. Warning, cringe. This is gonna be so cringe. If you somehow don't know what the Amazing Digital Circus is, please tell me if there is room under that rock where you sleep. The Amazing Digital Circus is a show right here on YouTube about trapped humans who wake up in a digital circus under their ringleader, a rogue AI named 𝓹𝓾𝓻𝓮𝓼𝓽. There's only 3 episodes out right now and more to come, and I love this show. Especially the character design goose works your mind. The shape, the details, the animation is just, it's all so good. Since most of the characters are vaguely childlike, toy-like, I also wanted my character to be based on a toy, but I mostly grew up playing with dolls and stuffed animals, and I didn't want to do a stuffed animal because a bunch of my stuffed animals, I sewed yarn into their hair, and that's a little too close to 𝓹𝓾𝓻𝓮𝓼𝓽. 𝓹𝓾𝓻𝓮 is actually the cause of a lot of problems I've had with this. She's the most human-like of the characters aside from Pomni. Her dress gives her a really triangle shape at the bottom. The yarn hair that was previously mentioned. Shape language is another thing that I want to be very sure about. All the characters in the Amazing Digital Circus have amazing silhouettes. You could just tell who they are. So I wanted to make sure mine at least didn't copy the silhouettes of a character that already existed. And I was really struggling with this, but then I remembered Zuzu pets. I had 5 of these and I loved them. They were so cute. They were my babies. I gave my little creature a little ovalish body because hamster and roller skate, so they would have a unique walk animation. I gave them big old sleeves to make them more bottom heavy, so it's just like a big circular head, little bows, and then a bump. I give them big old bows and little bows because I suddenly remembered halfway through this is supposed to be me, despite not having any of my signature colors. Anyway, this is Skatey, like Katie, but she skates. I imagine she's super hyper and very gremlin-like. Her arms are always falling off, so they have to be re-sewn a lot. She moves around and rushes ahead during adventures, which has terrible consequences. Just a little baby, a little dude. I love her. She's so cute. Is it a little unfair to put 2 glitch production shows on here? Probably. Murder Drones is another show on YouTube about a colony of worker drones, robots that were left alone for too long and developed human intelligence and emotions. And to keep these robots from getting a little too uppity, the company sent 3 disassembly drones to exterminate them all. Our main character Uzi goes outside of the colony and ends up befriending one of these disassembly drones named N. Murder Drones finished not too long ago, and I'm not even recommending. Go watch Murder Drones, now. It is so good, and I'm trying not to spoil it, but it's good. Go watch it, please. Anyway, I made one of my characters one of the background cheerleader girls. She's kind of like a Heather McNamara, Lindsay kind of type. She's really ditzy and really sweet, but she's still super mean. She'll trash talk you behind your back, realize you're standing behind her, and then do it to your face, all under the guise of a compliment. I think whatever traumatic event that brought the solver out in her, she's suppressed it. So every time it takes over, it is completely by surprise. Murder Drones has a really high body count, so I imagine that she probably died before the end, most likely by Doll or Tessa. Or maybe she lives on as a core. The only real change that I made to her is that her hair is slightly parted instead of a middle part, because I couldn't find a single drone that parts their hair in the middle the way I do my persona's hair. The closest I found was Final Girl, and I don't like that. So Murder Drones has the exact opposite issue that the Amazing Digital Circus does. Since all the characters are robots, they all have basically the same build, the only difference being their clothing and their hair, and for some characters not even that. So all of their personality gets passed in the performance, which is amazing. Please go watch this show. I'm trying so hard not to spoil it. Okay, let's get to the real reason that I made this video. I originally planned to make this video much later, But then Drawfee released their season 3 trailer for Drawtectives, and I immediately went into overdrive with excitement. I love Drawtectives. I love Drawfee. Overall, such funny and talented artists, all of them. Drawtectives is a D&D-esque campaign following 3 detectives all working under private investigator Jancy True to solve mysteries. The show is created and run by the wonderful artist and host of Drawfee, most notably the DM Julia 𝓹𝓾𝓻𝓮𝓼𝓽. Drawtectives was the first D&D adjacent thing that I have ever watched, which led me down a rabbit hole for a game that I've never played. I consume so much D&D media now, and Ground Zero was Drawtectives. Like all the other shows I listed, this is also on YouTube for free. Please watch it. Just watch Drawfee overall. They have like so many videos. They are all so funny. Julia's art style is just so... I just want to absorb it into my mind and draw better. Especially backgrounds. I hate backgrounds. All her backgrounds are amazing. Like, teach me, please. Warning, this is going to be the cringiest one of them all. Because instead of making myself in the Drawtectives style, I'm just gonna straight up tell you my Drawtectives OC that I made like, I think halfway through season 1. I am cringe, but I am free. Her name is Adele Weiss. I originally imagined her as some kind of fashion model, but because of season 2 reasons, I went with fashion assistant. I imagine her having some kind of connection to Jancy, like maybe they're family, friends, or they're actually related. I don't know. I'm not really married to that idea. I imagine her as like she presents herself as a super cool and suave and put together kind of person to hide the fact that she is so stressed 24/7. Like, girl is a mess. She is an actual wreck. She's barely holding it together at all times. To keep her super cringe backstory brief, she is a bride-to-be on the way to her engagement party, and the crew gets involved because the missing fiance is one of York's brothers. So now they have to find him before everything goes bad, whatever that may be. I wanted her to look very put together, yet frazzled. So her outfit is very business casual. You could tell that she got up this morning, she did her hair, she did her makeup, she got ready for work. But you're meeting her at the end of her day. She has switched her heels out for casual shoes. Her hair that was obviously styled this morning is now up in a bun. Her shirt is unkempt because she cannot be bothered to fix it. She's barely wearing any jewelry because it gets in the way of her work. Her stance is very closed off and scared because she's just so tired and just wants to go home desperately. I named her Ada Weiss because I originally wanted her to have white hair, and she kind of switches her hair up whenever she goes to different shows because that's something I do. I love switching the color of my hair. I do it all the time. But I scrapped it so that she would look more basic with lens to the I'm just here to do my job kind of vibe. But also because Ada Weiss the flower symbolizes dedication, sacrifice, and courage. And that's basically what her story is about, getting married and being in love, especially marrying a prince of the Northern Orcish tribe. Adele is definitely my favorite out of all of them. I love this character of like, looks so beautiful and just put together, but it's actually like a mess, a wreck. Just, girl is trying so hard to be strong right now, and she's being so brave, and you should congratulate her for it because she's being really brave, but it's tearing her down and she really just wants to go home and take a nap. I did try to adhere to Julia's art style as much as I can, but I think I got way too comfortable along the way because this does look more like something I would draw. So I'm not 100% happy with her, but I still like the concept. And I think if I was to do this again, I would definitely make some changes. Thank you for listening to my cringe compilation. This is so embarrassing, and I'm going to put this on the internet for other people to see. Like, this is a thing that I'm doing. That is so embarrassing. Thank you for watching me attempt to revive my super dead YouTube channel. What a dream I'm living. I hope to do more videos like this because I do think that this designing yourself thing is fun. it's a great way to study other art styles and seeing why they make the decisions that they make. Yeah. Plus I haven't done one of these in so long. I'm going to do more of these. I'm actually going to redo my entire like little TikTok series. I'm redoing that whole thing because I've grown and I have thoughts, and yeah. Oh crap. These are the places that you can find me. Social media scroll. Ooh, pretty. Yeah. So bye.